Good evening, madam. Before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself. I am Bharat Raj. Before we dive deeper, let me give you a quick overview what we will be covering today. First, we will briefing and discuss the history of voting to understand how this rights was gained. Then we will explain the importance of voting and why the younger generation should vote. Finally, we will conclude with all the information and for the call to action encouraging everyone to participate in shaping the future by voting. For the introduction, today I will be talking about why voting is important. Voting is a fundamental right in a democracy. It's not just a privilege but a responsibility that allows us to influence the government, politics and leadership. Every vote counts, and when more people participate in election, the government become more representative of the people needs. When voter turnout is high, it ensures that decisions are made by the majority rather than by a small group of people. Therefore, is it crucial for us to access our rights to vote?
Thank you, Bharat. Hi, madam, and hi, everyone. My name is Kavnesh. So today I will present about history of voting. So before 1957, I mean before independence, in 1955 was the first election happened, and Tunku Abdul Rahman was the first chief minister. In 1957, as everyone know, independence, Merdeka on 31st August. So we move to the next one, election after independence. So from 1959 to 1969. 1959 was the first election after independence, as everyone knows who won. So the Alliance Party. In 1969, National Operation Council, NOC, was formed. So we move to the next one, Malaysian formation in 1963. So 1963, Malaysia was formed with Malaya, Sabah, Sarawak and Singapore. But unfortunately in 1965, Singapore left Malaysia. So we move to the next one, NEP, New Economic Policy in 1971. So in 1971, new NEP was introduced to reduce ethics inequality. In 1973, Barisan Nasional (BN) was replaced the Alliance Party. So we move to the next one, to the election and reformation changes. So in 2018, Pakatan Harapan (PH) ended 61 years of BN rule, and in 2022, Undi lowered the age to 18, and automatic registration, enable an automatic registration. So we move to the next one, is a recent election. So on 2018, general election 14 happened. Tun Dr. Mahathir lead PH to victory. In 2022, general election 15 happened. Anwar Ibrahim found a unity government after a Malaysian huge parliament. So that's all from me, madam. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, madam, for listening. So now I will pass the stage to Shashini.
Thank you, Kavnesh, for explaining about the history of voting. My name is Shashini. Now I would like to explain about the importance of voting. Firstly, it will uphold democracy. It will ensure that the people are able to select their own leaders by voting it. And it will also preserve the democratic values and system of Malaysia, and also enable the citizen to take part in the process of making decision. And by voting, we can also change the future for the younger generation, and it will also help them how should be voting and how important the voting is. Next, it is also representative the voice of the people. By voting, we can ensure that the needs of concerns of the public are reflected in government decision. And it will also allow all the citizens to voice their thoughts. And by voting, it will also encourage the equity by giving different viewpoints of a platform. Thirdly, the importance of voting is keeping leader responsibility. It will enable voter to keep an eye on and access elected leaders. The performance of the voter can also ensure that the leader carry out their obligations by voting. Voting also can offer the chance to remove the corrupt politician. And finally, economy and social development. As for the economic development, it can help to develop the infrastructure. A responsible government will invest for a public infrastructure such as roads, public transportation, and furthermore, and it will help to enhance productivity and economic growth. As for the social development, it will reduce the social inequality. By voting, it will also provide the opportunity to choose leaders who support economic equality. For an example, social assistance like program Bantuan Rakyat, which can help to lift lower income group. And that's all from now.
Another important reason is that voting helps to prevent corruption and abuse of the power. When the leaders know they are being watched and the people have the rights and the power to vote them out, they are likely to engage in unethical activities. A strong voting culture ensures the government remains safe and transparent. Lastly, voting has a direct impact on the politics and the law. The leaders we select make a decision on an important matter such as education, healthcare, and the economy, even more our daily rights. If we do not vote, we allow others to make decisions for us, which may not always reflect our best interests. That is why every vote truly matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Bharat. Next, I would like to present about why young generation should vote. There is many reasons why young generation should vote. One of that is deciding their future. Policies made today affect young people the most, from education and job opportunities to climate change and healthcare. Voting ensures they have a say in decisions that will shape their lives. The second reason why youngsters need to vote is to bring fresh perspectives. The younger generations often has new ideas and priorities that differ from older voters. Their participation helps bring innovation and progress to politics. The third reason is influencing social change. Many of the biggest movements such as climate activism, racial justice, and mental health awareness gain momentum when young people use their voting power to support meaningful change. And the fourth reason why youngsters need to vote is balance the influence of older generations. Young people should vote to balance the influence of older generations and ensure their voices shape the future. Since older generation tend to vote in higher numbers, policies often reflect their priorities such as retirement benefits and healthcare. If young people don't participate, issues like climate change, education, job opportunities, and technology policy may not get the attention of they deserve. That's all from me, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, Jivita, and hi, madam. My name is Gokulan. So today I am going to present about the call to action with understanding about the importance of voting in Malaysia. So first of all, the first step as a voter, we should register ourselves as a voter. Why is it important? Because only registered voters can cast their votes in the elections. However, the automatic voter registration is in place. We must check ourselves and verify the status of us in the website. How to do it? Visit the SPI website to check about your status. Secondly, ensure your information such as IC numbers, addresses, personal details, and also constituency all are correct. Thirdly, if update are needed, act early before the election because the process will take some time to be done. Secondly, be a knowledgeable voter. Election, why is it important? Because election shape policies on education, healthcare, national security, and also economy. Misinformation and emotional propaganda can mislead the voters. How to do it? Research about the candidates, their past performance, and also their manifestos. Secondly, follow reliable newses. Get updated yourself with the current newses about the election. Avoid fake newses. Fact check before sharing any information regarding the elections. Before sharing it to anyone else, you can fact check yourself with the trusted sources. Thirdly, motivate others to vote. Why is it important? Because higher voter turnout equals to stronger democracy. Secondly, low participation weakens the representations and may lead to poor governance. How to do it? Talk to family and friends about the why the vote matters. Offer help to the first time voters, to the voters, to the future generation. You can help them. Share correct election information on social medias. We all know that social medias is a key element in sharing information rapidly. So we should be responsible in sharing information regarding the elections. And fourthly, take advantage of your rights with responsibility. Why is it important? Because voting based on race, religion, and personal bias may lead to ineffective governance and also leadership. Vote for policies that benefit for all Malaysians. So we should not be biased. We should be considering about the policies first. Policies of the governance. How to do it? Read the candidate manifestos and ask, do they really address the real issues? Are they capable and honest? And also how they deliver on past promises. We should fact check and also look back on their past promises, whether they are already been done or they are just a fake promises. Fifth one is engage beyond elections. Why is it important? Because democracy does not end after voting. It is a long process. It is a process of 5 years. Elected representative must be held accountable. How to do it? How can we do it? Follow updates on government policies and decisions. Engage in discussion about national issues and in the publics. Support organization that promote democracy and good governance. And the last one is your vote matters. Voting is a powerful tool that can change the future and also our current situation. So be informed, be responsible, and also encourage others to vote with responsibility. A stronger Malaysia starts with an active and educated voter base. We should be responsible in changing the future. So that's all from us. Thank you. We think that this topic is going to be effective. The things that we shared on this topic will be effective, I think, in building the future generation. So that's all from us. Thank you everyone.